Hey everybody, I'm Elise Explosion, and I would like to talk today about something that I've been planning to do for quite some time. Well, okay, at least the last month. So, October 2026, I will turn 40 years old. And I have a lot of friends who, you know, most of my close friends, my friends from my school years, we're all in that same, what do they say, cohort these days. And many of my friends have already passed the big 40. Mr. Explosion is over 40 at this point. But I didn't want to let it go down without me kind of making something of it. And I've toyed with the idea of having a bucket list or like a 40 before 40 list. This is something that I had years ago. There used to be a website called 43things.com, and I loved that website. But that went the way of the dodo a long time ago. So I don't remember what I had when I set that account up when I was in my early 20s. Late teens, early 20s, I don't remember. But I was talking with some friends of mine, some offline friends of mine, and my friend Vicky was like, yeah, I got to check a couple things off of my 40 before 40 with this trip. Like, I got to check off, I saw the, she said, I saw the aurora. I'm like, oh, that's really cool. And I thought to myself, I said, you know, I have less than a year. And so I don't really want to go too extravagant, but I would like to have some sort of, not really accountability, but decidedly things to accomplish as I approach my 40th birthday. So I took my trusty notebook, the one that I use for everything, the one that has, I believe this is the, my good old pink hair don't care notebook that I've carried with me since I started doing YouTube, basically. And I wrote down a list of 40 things that I would like to attempt to do before I turn 40. Some of them are decidedly more practical. Some of them are things that are convenient to do because of things that I am already scheduled to do. Some of these things are reclaiming bad experiences I had when I was younger, and I deserve, you know, a second chance at those. And then beyond the 40, I do have a couple of really, really super reach goals. And I'm excited, and I want to document that. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to have occasional check-ins to see, you know, where we're at, what I've done, and how far along I am in the process. Because some of these are like multi-step things, and what I'll do is I will post everything in a Google document so that you guys can kind of follow along or see what it is, because reading all 40 out doesn't sound super fun, but I'll give you some teasers. Some things I have on this, like step in both coastal oceans, go to a national park, sign up for a 5K, jet ski around the Statue of Liberty. That's a fun one because that's going to be tied in with the New Jersey bucket list. And things like, you know, visit every friend that was in attendance at my wedding. So, you know, not the most outlandish, like I don't have skydiving on here. I don't have things that would maybe not be possible to accomplish within the next, I guess it's like 11 months at this point. My birthday's in late October, and I am filming this November 30th, because of course I am. But I wanted to get a head start, and so at the end of this video, I'll let everybody know where I'm at and what I've done. So first thing, number one on the list is floss, because I've had a ton of dental work this year that has been very expensive, and I don't need another dental hygienist yelling at me because my gums are bleeding. So after my last dental appointment, we ran out to Costco, and I got those like pick things. And you can see here, I am flossing, and I have not missed a day of flossing since. So I'm going strong right now. Really proud of that. Other things that I've been able to make a little headway on is try a new recipe. And I've tried 2 new recipes since I wrote this list out. Number 1 is, I don't have any pictures of, unfortunately. Oh, I might have a picture, and I'll pop it in here if I do have it. I tried a new chili, and I actually won my office chili cooking competition with it. So that's very cool. And I also tried, for Thanksgiving, I made a pistachio cream cheesecake. That was a huge hit, and I'm very proud of. So that's 2 things. And the third thing so I've got, what, 1/5 of the way on that one. And the last thing I tried, this was actually one of my reach goals. Well, not reach goals, it's one of my more challenging ones. Number 39 was to do a float tank spa treatment. And my sister-in-law actually, we were talking about it at my mother-in-law's birthday earlier this week. And she's like, oh, I went to one of these places down over here, so you should check it out. And she sent me a text message because they sent out a really good Black Friday deal. And I will include that at the very end of this so you can see how my float tank treatment went. It was cool. I liked it. It was strange. I didn't like it. You'll see. You'll see. But thank you so much, and I will see you guys hopefully soon. One of the things on the list is upload at least 1 video a month. So hopefully that means I'll be here a lot more and can, you know, maybe actually do something. Wow, what a novel concept. I have rattled on for like 8 minutes now. Much love. Take care, everyone. I'll see you in the next one. Later. Okay, y'all. It is Sunday, November 30th, and I'm about to take my first step on the 40 before 40. Like, real one. Like, I've made some new cooking dishes. I'm still flossing. That's fine. But this is the first one that I've had to actually, like, go and do a thing. We are headed down to Red Bank. We are going to Floatopia, which is one of those, like, super salinated, sensory deprivation float tank places. Got the tip off from my sister-in-law. Thank you, Sarah. You're the best. And I ended up getting, like, a Black Friday deal for 1 package for, like, half the price. I'm like, bet, let's go. It's about 45 minutes away, so my appointment's at 10:30. It is 9:30 right now. Hitting the road, and I'll show you what I can, if I can show you anything. If not, let's chat afterwards. Sound good? I just need you all to know that there is truly nothing more New Jersey than a strip mall with a float spa, nail salon, Mexican grocery, tattoo shop, and dry cleaners, with a liquor store and a bagel shop next door. God bless America. God bless New Jersey. Okay, so quick rundown because I gotta make this fast. You take a shower before you go in. You go in nude. This is, hang on. Here is the little tub. There's a little pillow and some stuff if you get salt water in your eyes. So if you don't want to float in dark, because the lights turn out after like 2 minutes. And they also suggested that I use earplugs. So I'm going to take care of that. I will see you in an hour.
1 hour later.
Okay, my float is over. I have thoughts, but I will tell you about these thoughts when I am, I got a towel on, I'm okay. I will tell you about these thoughts once I am out of here. Okay. So I've had some time to kind of process, had some food, which was also very important. And while I think I liked it, I think it was just a little bit too long for me. For starters, the spa is fabulous. If you are local to like central New Jersey, Jersey Shore area, I highly recommend Floatopia in not Middletown, Red Bank. Absolute peak professional. It's not one of those pods. Like, I know a lot of the research I'd done, a lot of these places have like little pods that you climb into. This was basically just like a big long bathtub. It was nice, But they do 60-minute and 90-minute sessions, and I did a 60-minute session because that's what I had, like, the package was for. And I think if it was like half that time, I think if it was like a 30-minute session, that would have been so much better for me. It was just too long. Is what it comes down to. For me, it was just too long. I was talking to, there were some other guys that had sessions and had wrapped up like right when I did, so they were chatting, and they did like the 90-minute package, and the guy was like, I fell asleep. I woke up and I didn't know what day it was, and I'm like, whoa, okay. I found that I did float. Like, it's very high salinity, clearly, but my hair just kept getting tangled around anything, and I didn't know what to do with my arms. I had them down by my sides, I had them behind my head, I had them behind my back. I think that if this is something that you would want to do, that you find very, very interesting, I do highly recommend you try it at least once. I'm glad that I did. I don't know if it's something personally that I would do again, but peak professionalism at this place. It was super nice. They offered you like a cup of tea or a bottle of water on the way out. I took the water because I needed some more, I was just in a nice warm bath, and that's the best part, right? If I draw a bath for myself at home, first off, our bathtub is like small, right? Like I'm a 5'8". I'm tall-ish, and I'm a big girl. Our bathtub is not meant for me. I need like a fucking Taft bathtub. If you know, you know. Which this was. I had plenty of space. I kept like floating down and then bouncing off of the bottom and then floating back up to the top and then ping pong, kind of like a pinball, like a really, really slow motion human pinball table. And there's also, so you can do it in like absolute darkness, or you can turn on, there's like a LED rainbow cycle lights that kind of go through, and you can like pick a color, or you can just go with what you want. And I had like the rainbow cycling through, and then like 2 minutes later it was the time was up. So do I recommend it for other people? Yes. Do I think I will do it again for myself? Probably not. Do I absolutely recommend Floatopia? Yes. Other benefit of this place, there are like chains. This is a small business, and I was so happy to find that out. It is like, this is their only location. Everybody was super, super, super nice. Really just beautifully done, like super nice artwork on the wall. The shampoo and stuff that you have, because you have to shower before you go in. You shower with shampoo and body wash. You don't use conditioner before you float. Then you go lay down and you do your float thing, and then you get out and then you wash yourself off because you're covered in fucking salt. It was fun. But I'm glad I had the experience, because that's what this is all about. That's what this 40 before 40 is. It's for new to me experiences, or experiences that I don't get to do all that often and that I want to prioritize. So yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. I will be happy to chat about my I'm like tilted sideways because I've positioned my phone weirdly on my steering wheel right now because I don't have a fucking holder. Anyway, that's me chatting enough. Whee! All right. Later, friends.